Hi everyone, I've started my weight loss journey and it turns out that sometimes I don't eat enough. And then that ends up with the 3 a.m. cravings where I eat a ton of crackers and chocolate. So that seems to be my problem. So I'm starting to really be conscious in food prep. And so what I'm making is I love yogurt bowls, but I don't like spending, 15 bucks each time. I go up and get one of those wonderful bowls. So I started making my own. And I have to watch my portions. So, I've got my tablespoons, blah, 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 blah. And I measure and I'm keeping track of my calories. And I need a variety of fruits, as anybody does, and grains. So I'm starting. Now, what I did is I took this cool thing that Tupperware had when I was a Tupperware lady. And it has the little thing, the pull out here and that. So, because one of the things I also do is I don't have time. So I'll get really, really busy and I'll realize I haven't eaten all day. It'll be 10 at night. And then, like I said, my bad habits start. So I'm trying to do this first thing when I wake up, which, as y'all know, is like in the afternoon because I fall asleep when it turns light. I'm nocturnal, apparently, for some reason. Maybe raising 6 kids had something to do with it. And the twins, they're 19. I don't think they've ever slept through the night. 19 years old, not 19 months. They're 19 years old, and I don't think they've ever slept through the night. Lest, neither do I. Because they're always creeping around, Oh, anyway. I started just using what I had, and then it was taking me too much time, so then I wasn't putting in what I wanted. That's why I did this. Now, of course, you'd say, well, that's going to get stale that way. Well, that's why I'm doing it. I'm not putting the whole amount in things. I'm doing this, and then this one. So what I put in here, anyway, is I put these coconut flakes in, just from Walmart. I put in these white baking chips. I really like the taste of the white chocolate with the peanut butter. So through the day when I get that feeling of I want some chocolate or something like that, I'll just take a little bite of peanut butter with the white chocolate chip. And I graze on my yogurt bowl through the whole day. Like this will take me like 10 hours to eat. So then I have almonds from the big bag I got from Walmart. I like this granola. I think I might have gotten this at Target, not Walmart. Most of your things, if you go on a Walmart haul and get a bunch of stuff, anything you want for your yogurts, for your salads, just really getting ready for summer with a Walmart haul, it's not a bad idea. And then I put this in like this. This will be sealed, so then it'll be easier for me to make my bowls because I'll just grab this straight out of the cupboard. Like I said, those are great value too. So great value white chocolate chips, great value coconut flakes, great value almonds. I think this was, like I say, from Target. And then just any kind of peanut butter that you like. Of course, generic honey. I think this one was from Target. I get everything generic. I mean, when it comes to food, there's no difference. They're mainly mostly the same. So on very few things I will get brand, but just to save money, especially for these yogurt bowls, one that's less, half the size of, well, when it's in their little things, they're very compact, but they really are like close to 15 bucks. None of it with a tip too. And then pomegranate seeds, they are not cheap, but they are so good. And then they had these at Costco. They're in a box, and if you can find them, they are absolutely amazing. They're sorbet. And I love this coconut flavor. They got mango and watermelon and other flavors. They're actually, I was looking at this, and they're a product of South Africa. Isn't that interesting? So it's a product of South Africa, and it's processed in Florida. And they've got them up at Costco. They're so good. So they're made in an actual coconut shell. So you take it out of the package like that, and it's in a coconut shell with the sorbet. So then I put it in there. I had already frozen my Greek Gods strawberry yogurt. I put them in Tupperware containers, pour them in, and then freeze. If you freeze it in the container, it's too hard to get out. So pre-portion and pre-freeze your yogurt, and then plop it in there, or you can use the bowl that you used to freeze to add to. This was just a crystal bowl that I picked up at Dollar Tree. This was a dollar bowl. And it's been the best bowl. I got it just because I thought it was so pretty, and then it ended up being used for everything. It's a perfect size for literally everything. It's got a little crack in it, so I probably need to go and get another one. But it's my dollar bowl that I've used the heck out of. And then put in some kiwis, some green kiwis. Also got those at Costco. So anything you can get at Costco, anything you can get at Walmart, great. And then Target seems to price itself based on the local prices. It seems like you can find a great price at one Target, and then it'll be really high at the other. You have to just watch it. When you're food prepping for a family, you watch how much something is at one place, and if it makes sense to wait until you can go to another place for something else, you do so. And then when it just all comes together, start making your yogurt bowls. And like I say, I think it's a great thing I wish I would have done this years ago, because I've had problems with my blood sugar bottoming out, and then I get really nauseated. I'll get the headaches, and I'll just want to sleep. And then I don't get all that I wanted to get accomplished, so then I'll feel guilty, and then I can't sleep. It's an endless cycle. So doing something like this when I first wake up and just letting myself just take a bite every half hour, every 20 minutes, or a few bites when I'm hungry, it just works. And I'm starting to feel a lot better just eating and eating right. I'll be letting you guys know how my weight loss journey goes. I'm incorporating this with an exercise plan. Exercise is something that I am literally allergic to. I actually have a diagnosed allergy to heat and exercise. So if I get a fever, I go into anaphylaxis. Exercising is the same. I've had some unfortunate incidents in a gym, but I won't talk about that right now. And then when I did the treadmill test for my cardiologist, I ended up in the ICU. So it's something that my doctors and I are watching very carefully in the way that I'm going to do it, because my weight gain right now is more of a threat than the anaphylaxis is. So incorporating good eating, watching my calories, and working out to what I am comfortable with, which I'm going to do a program that my husband has done, and it's online. It's called Supernatural. It's done with an Oculus, this visor thing, and it's all in 3D, but he has lost 60 pounds since Christmas. I was always calling him, fat ass, and now he looks anorexic and I'm the fat ass. So I have to do something. So that's my life. That's my busy mom life. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. But I'm doing better, making better choices. And I've already lost a few pounds just by eating more. Like I say, it's one of those things. A lot of moms have this problem, I guess, because we're kind of like in that caveman mood where we've worked so hard as moms, we never think of ourselves. So our body's just hanging on to that fat, because they don't know if we're going to make another child, or it's going to have to breastfeed another child. It's going to have to do something. So in order to let that body know that, no, we're done, we don't need all this fat, so we can let it go. It's a process. I hope my body gets the message and I can get back to that high school skinny thing like my freaking husband did. So have a great day. If you have any questions about what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, how you could do it better, anything that you want to know, let me know. With the honey, of course, it's just giving into those cravings that I have when I want something sweet. So I'll just do like a honey drizzle, just like they do in the yogurt shops. But you can get creative and do whatever you want. Let me know in the comments what you're doing with your yogurt bowls, and if I've inspired you to think about making your own as opposed to going and spending the $15 on a freaking bowl. They're great, but can't afford them. They did, however, get me through that last little hump of the first time I had COVID, as I had COVID-induced meningitis. A yogurt bowl a day was what I needed. And one of the best things to do is to slice a fresh banana on top, just because when you have things like this, it gives the vitamins that really easy way of absorbing well into the body. I have a lot of problems with my kidneys, so I get depleted in magnesium and potassium really fast if I don't watch it. So fresh sliced banana on top of this would be amazing for me. It would really help me with my pain, especially at night. I just don't have any bananas now. I gotta get some. Maybe I'll go get some tomorrow. Maybe that'll be my yogurt bowl tomorrow. The point is just get really creative. Try not to use canned fruit unless you have to. Whenever your fruit is looking like it's not gonna make it another day, chop it up and put it into a container, freeze it, and you'll love it when you have it there for that yogurt bowl. Just plop it on. I love the color of the pomegranate. They're so beautiful. Beautiful against the kiwi. White chocolate. It's beautiful. Go around with this beautiful yogurt bowl all day long. Just put it in my office, and then when I'm doing this or that, just grab a bite. So, thank you all for listening. Please subscribe and like. I know that I've done a lot of videos today. Might be a little bit irritated with me, but I had a lot of things on my mind. So I put them all together, and here they are. So please subscribe, please comment, and thank you for everything that you do for me in the way of support and love. Thanks. Bye-bye.